Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily, and today we're just going to work through a super gentle and slow opening of our chest, of our heart area, and working a little bit on our shoulders. So without any further ado, find yourself a mat, a little bit of space, some comfortable clothes, and let's get started. We're going to start off in a child's pose, the back of the mat. So slowly walking your hands forwards, maybe bring your knees a little bit wider than normal. Melt your forehead down towards the mat, allowing your whole body here to come towards the mat, finding this softness, connecting to your breath, and breathing into the bottom of your belly, into the back of your rib cage, into your lower back, feeling this gentle expansion and contraction as you breathe. Letting your shoulders soften, unclenching your jaw, your facial muscles. Letting your hips get heavy here. So really trying to see if you can lower or sink them down towards your heels a little bit more. Slowly, you can bring your palms to meet. So bringing them to your Anjali Mudra in front of you. And then gently bringing your hands towards the back of your neck, finding a little bit more space here across your triceps. Continuing to find these deep and longer breaths. Inviting in this softness into your body. And then slowly in your next exhale, releasing the hands. We're going to curl the spine as we're coming through a cat spine all the way up. And then keeping the movement going, dropping your hips down towards the mat. We're coming to our upward dog. You can bring your knees a little closer. Rolling the shoulders back, squeezing your glutes. Feel this lift from the crown of your head. Really squeezing the shoulder blades to lift your chest. We're breathing here. And then exhaling, tucking the toes. We're sending it all the way back to an active child's pose. So you can come up onto your fingertips here as you allow your forehead to melt down towards the mat. Taking one more inhale. As you exhale, slowly curling the spine, walk your hands all the way back to find a kneeling position at the back of the mat, bringing your knees a little bit closer together. You can stay with your toes tucked, or you can release them, bring a little bit more softness here into the body. Roll your shoulders back, finding a long spine reaching out through the crown of the head. And as you next inhale, reaching the hands all the way up. Palms meet. And exhaling, they come behind the back, opening and lifting our chest, but keeping the core engaged here. Not arching the spine too much, just feeling this lift and this pull up of energy through the tops of the elbows. Inhale. And exhale, slowly release. Bring the hands all the way back up. And then exhaling once again, bring them behind the back, interlacing the fingers. We pull the chest open, squeezing the shoulder blades as we pull the hands away, lifting our gaze, maybe lifting our chin. Inhale. And exhale, slowly release. Hands come down in front of you. walking all the way back forwards or meeting in our all fours. Going for a round of cat-cow here, pushing into our fingers, into our palms as we curl the spine up, cat spine. And inhaling as we lift, open our chest, cow. Go for 2 more rounds like this, moving slowly, feeling this movement across your spine, but also in your front body, your back body, your shoulders, your chest, you open. And exhaling to curl. Go for 1 more round. Moving with your own breath. And then as we next inhale, finding a neutral spine, we're going to slowly start walking the hands all the way forwards, coming to our puppy pose, so only mounting the upper body towards the mat. Forehead can come down to the mat. We release the upper body, keeping the hips above the knees. Finding that space across your chest and sending the breath deep here into your lower belly. Feeling that expansion across the front body. Next, inhale slowly, pressing into your hands, lift your gaze. Once again, curling all the way forwards as if you're coming through your cat spine to drop the hips, this time dropping the elbows beneath the shoulders. We're meeting in our sphinx pose. So we lift here our chest by squeezing the shoulder blades, lifting our gaze, finding a long spine, and then squeezing the glutes slightly here to protect the lower back. Inhale and exhale. The next inhale, pressing into the left hand. Lift your chest a little bit as you lift the elbow to slide the right elbow underneath. We're coming for a little stretch. We want to be facing here a little bit towards the mat, maybe reaching that left hand up. We're feeling the stretch across the back of the right shoulder. Keeping your forehead on the mat if you can. And staying up on the fingertips of the left hand. Take a round of breath here. And then as you next inhale, pressing the palm of the left hand down, reaching the right hand forwards, lifting as we straighten the right elbow to bring the left hand underneath. Once again, bringing it into a twist, maybe reaching the right hand towards the top of the mat. Taking a full round of breath. And then slowly bring the right hand closer towards the body as we press to lift it up. Coming back to our sphinx pose. This is enough of a stretch across the front body. You can stay here. If not, really pressing into your palms. See if you can just lift your chest. We're taking the stretch down into the belly. We're squeezing the glutes and dropping the shoulders, so we don't want to bring them towards our ears. We want to really bring them down the back. Take a full round of breath. And exhaling, slowly melt back down, coming to sphinx pose. Inhale and sphinx, and exhale, continue the movement downward. Forehead comes down towards the mat. You can reach the hands behind you, interlacing the fingers, and then squeezing the shoulder blades first, and then pulling the hands towards your toes. We're slowly going to activate the muscles across the back of the body, lifting here to a variation of our bow pose. This is enough. You can stay here, really pulling the shoulders away from the ears, pulling the hands down towards the feet. You want to take a little further, maybe see about lifting your feet off the ground. Breathing here. Engaging all the muscles across the back of the body. We're here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Slowly release. Release your hands, maybe bring them underneath the forehead as you bring your forehead down towards the mat. You can shake out, maybe just shaking the hips out, releasing any tension in the lower back. Next exhale, slowly bring the hands underneath the shoulders. We're pushing all the way back, coming to our balasana, child's pose once again. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Once again, you can bring your palms to meet and bring them behind the head, finding this stretch across the triceps, across the chest. Breathing into your lower body, into your lower belly, sorry. And also into the back of your spine, to the back of the rib cage, feeling that expansion across the shoulders as you inhale. And that release as you exhale. Slowly release the hands, bring them back towards the top of the mat. And once again, uncurling, we come all the way to kneeling. Bring the head up last, and maybe bring the knees together. We're kneeling on our mat, and you can bring some little shoulder rolls here. Bring the shoulders all the way up towards your ears and rolling them back. We're breathing, finding that movement. We're syncing that movement to our breath. We're here for 2 more rounds. And then bringing it the other way. Bring that circles forwards. So bring them up towards the ears, working with the breath. And then slowly finding your neutral point. Sitting up tall, reaching the crown of the head forward. Palms come to rest on your knees or on your thighs as you bring yourself. Close your eyes and come back to your breath. Your next inhale, reaching the hands all the way up. Palms meet. And then this time, keep the right hand coming all the way behind the back. You can bring your left hand towards the right elbow, maybe giving a little bit of a push. If you want here, you can also lift your gaze, pressing the back of your head into the arm to deepen this stretch across the tricep, but maybe also reaching into the lats. Inhale. And exhale. If this is a little bit easier for you, you can maybe come and take your full archer's arms as you exhale, releasing that left hand to grab a hold of the right behind the back. So I'll show you from the back. You can either bring your hands to meet, maybe just the fingertips, or maybe grabbing a hold of them. If you have a t-shirt or straps, you can also grab the straps or take a strap here, pulling and lifting your chest up the way. Taking an inhale. And then as you next exhale, slowly releasing, reaching your hands up. Inhale here. We go to the other side, so reaching the left hand behind the shoulder blades. Right hand can come towards your elbow. Maybe pressing this right elbow down a little bit, this left elbow down a little bit. And then maybe lifting our gaze, opening our chest up, feeling that deeper stretch across the tricep. You can either stay here if you want to take on the other side as you exhale, releasing that right hand, bringing it behind your back. Maybe the fingertips meet. Maybe you can pull them together. Maybe you can clasp the hands. Or once again, maybe grabbing a hold of your top or taking a strap here, lifting our chest. We're still pressing lightly the back of the head here into our tricep to lift and open our chest. And then as you next exhale, slowly release. Both hands reach all the way up. And as we exhale, hands reach out towards the sides, capital T. Taking inhale, and then we exhale, giving ourselves a hug. Right hand comes on top, grabbing a hold of the shoulder blades and pulling the elbows forwards. Chin comes down to the chest, maybe bringing your navel towards your spine. Inhale to lift. And exhale, we reach the hands out again. Taking a big inhale, feeling that expansion across the chest. We go to the other side, curling inwards, grabbing a hold of the shoulder blades, pulling the chin down towards the chest as we pull the elbows forwards, bringing that navel towards the spine. And then slowly releasing, bringing your head back up as you reach the hands all the way out. Inhale and exhale, hands come down towards the sides. You can rock all the way down to either side of your hips, swinging the legs forwards. Bending into your knees, reaching the hands out. Exhale, slowly curl all the way down to come light onto your back. And then here you can maybe bring your legs up, coming to your waterfall. You can reach the hands alongside your body in a capital T. Just reversing the blood flow a little bit. Inhaling and exhaling. Finding that breath. And then slowly bring your feet back down towards the mat. We're going to reach the feet all the way out towards the ends of the mat, coming down to our savasana or shavasana. Reaching the hands alongside the body, palms facing upwards. And just coming back to your breath. Close your eyes, find softness. Gently start deepening your breath. Inviting in a little bit more air and energy into every inhale. And releasing on every exhale. Allowing your mind just slowly float back to sensations in your body. You invite some gentle movements into your fingertips and your toes. Maybe taking circles in the wrists and the ankles. And then whenever you're ready, bring your knees back to center, giving yourself a little hug, keeping the eyes closed. Slowly, in your own time, making your way back up to seated position. We'll bring our hands to our heart center in our Anjali Mudra. Finding a long spine. Take one last inhale here, filling your lungs. And exhale, sighing it out. Take a moment to thank yourself for this gentle shoulder and chest flow. Finding that openness across the top of the body. And I thank you for allowing me to guide you through it. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for that different little slower flow. Just finding that space in our shoulders and our chest. I hope you're feeling good. It's always nice to invite in that space, especially if we spend a lot of time maybe working at a desk or a laptop or computer. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more of this kind of flow, please don't hesitate to comment below. And if you like this video, I'd really appreciate you give it a like and subscribe for more videos. I upload once or twice every week, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you. Bye.